Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today we are making this chocolate zucchini cake. This recipe came from the very first cookbook that I ever bought, and I'll talk more about that in the description. To this bowl I have 2 1/4 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa, 1 teaspoon of baking soda and salt. I gave that a good stir to combine. For the wet ingredients, I have 1 3/4 cups of white sugar, 1/2 cup of butters already in the bowl, and I added 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I added 2 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You want to make sure you combine this until it's very smooth and creamy. For this, it's a typical baking recipe, so I'm adding some dry ingredients and some wet ingredients. The extra wet ingredients is 1/2 cup of buttermilk. I'll explain in the description how to make buttermilk if you don't have any on hand. I just kept this process up until all the ingredients were combined. And then I added 2 cups of grated unpared zucchini. Unpared means that you just don't peel it, so it needs to be a fairly young zucchini. This is a 9 by 13 pan that I have greased, and I just pour the batter right into it. And I give it a good shake just to help it settle into the pan. This is some pecans that I have just chopped up. I'm spreading over the top. The recipe calls for walnuts, and you don't have to include nuts at all. When we were a young family, we couldn't afford to buy nuts, so we just didn't include them, and the cake was delicious nonetheless. So I'm just adding enough chocolate chips to give the top a good coating of them. This cake is delicious served warm, and those chocolate chips are melty on top, and you just kind of get it all over you and you're like, oh my gosh, that's delicious. I baked this in a 325 Fahrenheit oven for 55 minutes. Don't overbake it. Enjoy, you guys. Here's the recipe and the well-loved cookbook. Take care. Bye for now.